Guys, what's going on? Welcome to another Apocalypse Rising 2 update. This one is called the drying event. As you can tell, like, the entire map is like legit a desert. So this event is going to be lasting from July 31st to September 30th. So you have a whole 2 months to play. Today we're going to be going over everything that's been added. So it's new locations, the utility system rehaul, the new lighting and atmospheric effects, and just a bunch of miscellaneous things. There are 3 new locations that they added on the map. We have the Hive, military encampment, and then they changed volcano to the Oasis. And as you can tell, there is a lot less water in between the in the rivers here. So when I said the water has been pushed back a bit, this is Hastings right here. This is how much it's been pushed back. Right here's where it started at this transition. Now it's all the way back here, and as you can see, we got floating boats. Oh dude, that's awesome. Because, I mean, this used to be, again, right here. It's all the way back there. When it comes to utilities, they have made a ton of changes to this. There are a total of 17 new utility items that grant various benefits to players. And those new items are athletic gear, the LMG belt loading tool, the electrolyte drink, the energy supplement, the gun cleaning kit, the fuel siphon kit, the mechanics tool set, the mess kit, sharpening stone, grip tape, seasoning kit, padded soles, trauma kit, tablets, mag load, vitamins, and spray. When a utility is equipped, there are new sounds for it as well. Okay, so I want to go over some of the new utilities with you guys. I don't have all of them, but I'll talk about all of them. So really what these utilities do is just give you kind of like buffs to things in game. So for like example, the mess kit, this will give you a small increase to the amount of energy and hydration gained from consumables. So like for example, if I have this off, tuna will give me 35 energy and 10 hydration. But if I equipped this will give me actually 53 and 17. You can see the green bar difference. So they just give you a little bit of a buff. We got an LMG belt loading tool, which will give you a 25% increase to the ammo transfer rate. So I'm going to empty it by 30 bullets, and here's without it. And this is with it. You can see how fast it goes with this. So it's definitely useful to have these utilities now. We have the trauma kit that will give a 20% health boost based on the maximum that a med kit will heal. So this will give me 75. So if I heal here, you can see it gives me a little bit of a health boost. So those were some of the utilities. I'm going to put a picture of all of the different effects that each of the utilities provide on screen right now. So you can take a look and pause the video and see what each of them does. Now, one thing to note is that the map is no longer something you can always use along with the compass. On spawn, you're going to spawn with 3 utilities: a flashlight, a map, and a compass. Now, keep in mind that when you don't have a map, you can't access the map anymore. Same with the compass. I no longer have it on screen. Just keep in mind that you always spawn with these items. You can take them out as needed when you get more utilities that you want to use as need be. Another big change that they made is how flashlights work. You know, it used to be where it just lit up your screen, but you automatically will get a flashlight when you spawn in anyways, but if you press the default keybind of Y, it'll turn it on. And as you can see, they completely rewrote the lighting system. It's not like where it brightens your screen before. The light will bend when you like come up to an object. So if I stand in front of this cactus, it's going to block the light, just like how it should have been. There are 3 types of flashlights. There's this normal cheap one, you have the black standard one, and then you have the military one. Now, I did some comparisons, and this is what I found out from them. For reference, this is the normal cheap plastic flashlight, and this is the military grade. So a little bit brighter. So this is the new gun that they added, the M1918 Tankweer. I probably said that wrong, but this thing is an absolute beast. This thing actually goes crazy. Body shot will give you 55 damage on a person, while hitting headshot will give you 115. If I take it here, and I shoot my friend sitting there, that's an instant kill. The ammo for this is 13.2mm anti-tank ammo. They'll come in packs of 20, and you'll only be able to use 1 per magazine. So if I shoot him here, that's an insta-kill. So for the first new location, we have got the Oasis. This is the alternative to Santa's Workshop and also Citadel. One thing to also note is that they added these awesome new tree models in that looks so much better from the original. As you walk up here, you're greeted by this kind of like dam entrance here, giant bunker, metal casing. Welcome to the Oasis. This is pretty much the main part of it. Everything else is just greenery. There's a road leading up to it, and this is the main enclosure here. It kind of reminds me of the game Stray. I'll put up a picture of what I'm talking about right now. So coming down the road here, there's 2 entrances. You can go through multiple ways. This is the main entrance right here. There's also one on the side, and you can also go through the sewer pipe on the back. So as you walk into the main entrance, you're going to see a lot of these flags here with this symbol here, as I believe they wanted to make it seem like it's inhabited by this like quote-unquote clan. But the front entrance, once you get in, it's not really anything until you walk down this main area here under this like overpass is where all the main stuff is. After killing tons of zombies at this place, they're going to be dropping mostly sarsaparilla, which is a drink that gives you tons of hydration, a little bit of energy, and a slight health boost. So starting off here, we got kind of like the main headquarters building, giant hot air balloon that actually moves. We have a giant lobby entrance area, some prison cells in the back. And up here at the most top level, you can find this little office area. This is like the head office of this clan. But actually in this box back here, you can find a new ghillie suit called the Dry Grass Ghillie Suit. Now I found the pants. This is what it looks like. This is one of the furthermost back buildings, and this is another just giant cafeteria area, warehouse area, storage place. There are some stairs in the back. You can go up. A lot of this involves climbing upstairs. You can see how much the flashlight actually helps this time around, rather than before, where it was actually like kind of useless. We got weapon storages on the top roof here. We have this middle building here, which to get up, you kind of have to go through a sewer tunnel thing and climb up a giant ladder to the top. Now, as you can see, these are blocked off, which means you cannot go in them. Plant nursery. It's pretty much just a giant warehouse in this building. Entering through this door here with the wall icons, you can actually find an underground little bunker area. Down in this bunker, you're going to find a giant nightclub with full-on arcade machines, dance floor for your for your needs. So a common occurrence you're gonna find here when killing zombies is this drink here. You're gonna find fresh loaves of full bread, which gives you 45, and also half loaves of bread, which give you 25. And as you can see, this place is stocked with that drink. This is another new location called Military Encampment. Now, this is just a giant wrecked cargo ship that has been sunk by the drying of the water. This is Salem Road over here, keep in mind. We're all the way over here. Over here we have a little bit of a runway with a airliner. Inside you're going to find various types of loot. As you walk up, you're going to find a little military camp right before the cargo ship with cages and tents. These are some of the new zombies that you can find as well. They're just desert themed. And this is the cargo ship itself. This does look very similar to the one that Rust uses, which can't blame him. This is a good model of a cargo ship. On this ship, there's actually not many things that are special that make it unique. It is just a giant cargo ship model, kind of basic tier loot, kind of like Destroyer Shipwreck. I'd feel like this is a very similar alternative to it. Nothing crazy here compared to the Oasis. Also, it's important to note that a lot of these rooms you cannot access. There's only one room in particular you can actually access. I mean, this is the stairs leading up to it, and also the captain's quarters up here, which just has more loot. Just to get a little bit of a reference to where this is, these are the middle islands here, and there's Salem right there. So there is a lot more landmass than you would actually think. Alright guys, this is the last new point of interest. This is the Hive. Now I thought this was going to be like the big one, but it is not. It is The big location hotspot is going to be the Oasis. This is just a giant spider nest, and honestly there's not a lot of things that are special about it. Outside of it, you're going to find this military camp / excavation site. This is kind of like a very micro version of Citadel. There are actually not that many like loot spots here. As you walk in, it's just a giant spider nest. If you take a listen, you can hear the really creepy ambient noises. You're going to be walking through a giant labyrinth. This is the most bottom area here, with just a giant truck. Now, a question I know you're going to ask is, can you go through this? No, you cannot. If you go the opposite way, by the way, there are 2 entrances. You're going to eventually find yourself into a giant main area, which is just this. And when I said there was like little potential for loot here, there really is not much here. It'd be cool if they added some boss zombie to this, or like a boss fight thing. When it comes to the dynamic weather system, there are 3 cycles you're going to find. You're going to find cloudy, clear, and then sandstorm, or they like to call it just storm. As you can see with the limited visibility that it has, combat is going to be a lot more difficult. So even when you aim down sights, it's like you only can see about 50 studs in front of you. I mean, this is Hastings right here that I'm walking into. You can, again, they have added new sound effects for walking on this new dried up water area. Take a listen. Also, as you can, if you look really closely, you can see new ambient particles that they've added just for the event. On the menu screen, we got a new 3D backdrop and also new like desert themed background music. Take a listen. To accompany this new update, they added new atmospheric effects. Take a listen. When it comes to the world itself, with all these new cactus and stuff, they don't actually hurt you. They're just placeholder models, so there's nothing to worry about when running into them. There are also 48 new limited event cosmetics, just like the Christmas update, where you can find them at the event-specific locations. And these clothing items can only be unlocked during this event, so once it finishes, you're not going to be able to unlock it at any further dates. But anyways, guys, that wraps up everything that is covered in this update. At least everything that of major. Obviously there were some miscellaneous small things, but I didn't want to go over it because it's not that important. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button because it means the absolute world to me. This has been Zach, and as always, have an amazing rest of your day.